Hiya. I thought I'd just do a farm tour, show you around the farm. That's the main farmhouse. It's the front of it, and there's swings and that around the side there for the kids' play area. A bit of a courtyard here. You got a machine shed there. Looking a bit empty. You got bits here, there, and everywhere. Got a storage shed in there. Grain hoppers there, or grain bins. That's the diesel tank. There's some old sheds there. Back in the day, they're not used anymore. Big old shed there, used for storage. Got some new bins here, they haven't been up very long. They use these mainly for maize. Got the dryer there. Yeah, he's empty at the moment. A combine. Got a 10 Vent 10T. That's the one without the steering wheel. It's got a joystick. Hopefully you'll see that working later. Well, hoping. And coming back into the main part of the farm. There's a diesel tank, so that's where the bins are there, the old ones. Still use them. Storage shed in here. Picked up some more canola seeds yesterday. Got to unload that. In here, a bit of another storage area. Potatoes, I think, are here. Yeah, seed potatoes from earlier on this year. What was left over. We haven't got no livestock. We're just a cereal and root crop farm. Fertilizer in there. And there's the machine shed we passed earlier. And the archway down there leads to the farmhouse. Big old storage shed here. Got beets in here. A few ton there. Potato harvester. Still got 2 fields left to harvest. Workshop. Well, I'm hoping we can harvest him. Time's getting on. We're a bit behind. We was behind in the spring planting. Potato storage there. Don't think we'll fill 3 of them. Another cultivator there. Got chisels on that one. Drags on the back. I call them drags. Tined cultivator, and got chisels on there. Maize here. Got some good cobs on there, but time's getting on, and I'm hoping it'd be ready to harvest. And everything was so late being planted, I don't know. if we can actually harvest it. It's still not ready. And a field here that's being planted. Ain't finished yet. I'm up the top there somewhere. I'm nearly finished. Just got the head, and there's canola in here. I've only got another 10 or 15 rows to do, then I can start doing the headlands. Bit of old machinery there lying around. Old trailer we don't use. Another cultivator. This springtime one, this is. Crumbler roller on the back. Another storage shed here. Usually put bits and pieces in here. Fertilizer. Yep, that's grass fertilizer, nitrogen. We've got barley there. Canola. Wheat. More wheat. More barley. There's a storage area in there. Use this area right here for the big stuff. It ain't gonna hurt. A pond. Slurry spreader there. And a couple of trailers, 3 trailers. Oh, and don't know. No, I don't know if there's anything in this. There's a shed round here. We don't use that often. Can't remember if I left anything in here. No, I didn't. Don't use it that often. But we're so far behind with everything. It was late planting. It's put us so far behind. Let's jump in here a minute. Yeah, this is that big shed by the diesel tank. Got some hay bales back there. And a weighbridge there. So our fields to the farm here, to the left and to the right. Got nearly 1,000 acres. We've got some big old fields though. They belong to the farm there. Everything you can, all the fields you can see belong to the farm. Except those ones of course on the hill. And all those fields there up to the tree line belong to the farm. And you just put some lime on that one yesterday. These were all the beet fields here. Done 2 of them. Got more beet fields here to the right. And beet harvester over there. It's just finishing off that field. All these have just been limed, ready for planting. Don't really know if we're going to get these beet fields harvested. We've got another 3 to go. I say it's so far behind. It's so late planting. But we never managed to get any winter crops in. So everything was planted in the spring. This year we got nearly half the field planted in winter crops. The fields there belong to the farm. We've got field here on the left. That field there, that's soybean. That's another crop I don't know if we're going to get to harvest. Still not ready. What's worrying me that it's going to be ready to harvest and the weather's going to be against us. It's going to be too wet or something, and we've got, it must be upwards of 60-70 acres, must be, of soya. Well, probably 100. Probably got about 100 acres of soybean. Down here, and that's our field there on the right. We've got some units in here. Used to be a farm years ago. It's the old farmhouse there. And that's the archway leading to the farmhouse, and got his courtyard there. That's the auction. It's the animal dealer, cattle market. There's merchants in there, they sell bits, fertilizer, lime. The corn merchant there buys hay, straw, cereals. This is our unit here. Slurry tank there, come from the cattle market, and got the dung that they chuck there for us from the cattle market. Straight in front is Spud Storage. Down the other side of the valley that way, to the right, there's quite a few livestock farms. So we're starting to think about, we haven't done any yet, but got all this built. We're going to do some animal feed. We've got sugar beet there. We'll do some sugar beet processing. Got straw there, all ready for the animal feed. But we're thinking about building another shed or another 2 sheds here. Store some more straw. I don't think we've got enough, but it's early days. Don't want to do too much too quick. That's the storage shed for the animal feed. And then here, this is the Spud Storage. Keep the blowers going just to keep it aired out. It gets a bit noisy in here. Got the fans on the top to keep the air flowing, but we also got underground heating and blow hot air up through to keep a nice temperature to stop the spuds from freezing. It gets a bit noisy though. Well, it is a bit noisy in there. Got spuds in that trailer. And a couple grass fields over there to the right. That's our field there in front. Got some fields down there, but they are a long way. Got to be at least a mile, 2 miles down that road. There's only 4 fields down there. There's a long way round, that is. A bit of a sharp turn here, especially when you've got a trailer on the back. Yeah, that's the soybean field. We had wheat in that field. That's our field there. Left and right all the way down through here belongs to the farm. Got to bring that one in too. We've got canola in there. See how that overwinters? Got wheat in there. Winter wheat. And you got more soybean here. And I say we must, and there's soybean over there. That yellow field right over the other side. So we must have upwards of 70 to 100 acres. Because these fields are huge. But we're so late putting it in, I don't know. Might end up chopping it all down and ploughing it under. I hope not. But time will tell. There's another field there. These big fields. That's the original farm. That's where it all started there. Let me just go down here and turn around. There's all our fields there across the valley. Another field. That one's just being planted. That's being planted with barley, winter barley. That's wheat. That's winter wheat there. So you've got a lot of things in different stages. Got that one there, that one there. See how big the fields are. Coming to the end now somewhere. Yeah, here it is. A small little village there in front. And then you can't see it from here. But where that yellow field is there in front, come this way towards us. Down there's a valley, and in the valley there's a bit bigger like large village. That's not our field there. See how steep they are, especially this side of the valley. The other side isn't so bad. This side's, yeah, they're quite steep. Gets just below that ridge, it's like nearly straight down. There's a field of wheat there. You can see the size of the fields. Now let's get to the farm. First farm. But all those fields there across the valley, they belong to the farm. Yeah, across the valley, over up near the tree line, you can see that new bins we just had built. I'll go in the back end. There's two ways into this farm. That's the main entrance. And we've got an entrance here for the tractors. There's a field of soya there. But the one, not this one, but the one next one over, I mean, you can see the size of it. Over there on that ridge is up a little bit, still goes a long way to the bottom. Yeah, you got a few sheds here. There's a storage shed there, and bells there. I keep meaning to pick the bells up. A planter there we use for the maize. And a sprayer. See how steep these fields are. The size of those fields. There's all our fields there. Right up to the tree line. You see the new bins up there in the distance. There's all the fields there. That yellow one is soybean. This one here isn't been planted yet. It's still got to plant, but that's been left till next. Yeah, I'm planting this next spring. You see how steep it is. We got some rooks up here, as we would say, a rookery. Been there for years. You can hear them up there. Diesel tank, workshop. We've got more bins there. I think they're nearly full, those bins. There's a back end or back way into the farm. That's the back of the house. Nothing much up there, only just somewhere to park the car. But nobody comes around here and parks up there. You've got to go through all this lot. More storage sheds in here. We don't use these because it's a bit steep. Got a few bits in here if we need to. If we need to store things, we can. It's a bit. Spud planter. And a shed there with a few bits in. That's a new addition to the farm. Hardly anybody comes in here. This part of the farm's been like abandoned, don't even know what's in these sheds. I haven't been here so long. Oh, there's a few bits in here. Forks for the front of a tractor, by the look of it. A few bits there. Old pallets. Water containers, water butts. Is there anything in here? No. Old tractor. Header off a combine. International. Massey Ferguson. Front bucket. Finger mower. Grass growing in the seat there. Old lathe. And generator at the back. With a flat tire. And bits and pieces. Was going to build on there, then we changed our mind. Big area that really never gets used much, just for dumping them when we're busy, dumping tractors or trailers. Bit of a workshop here. a paddock there we don't really do anything with. I suppose years ago they would have kept a few sheep in there, I suppose, but original farmhouse. Original, it was the first farmhouse. What's it like? The old truck still goes just. Yeah, there's a bit of a tour around the farm. Show you what's what. A lot more to see. She's down in the valley and the villages and that. Hopefully I'll get to show you a bit more of the area later on. Well, thanks for watching. Take care.